I'm going to comment on the Expedition for Life by Dana Durnford on the Pacific Ocean on the west coast of British Columbia, Canada, the country that I live in, and Dana Durnford. And why I'm going to make this comment, that why I trust Dana, and listen to this. This is from his latest video with his colleagues on the water. He's making a broadcast from the water. Listen to this.
The University of Victoria, Jay Cullen, has constantly equated bananas, potato chips, walking in sunshine with man-made ionized radiation. And he has an education and knows better. And yet he's up on CBC, gets $640,000 a few weeks ago to go around to the community and have town hall meetings. Not to go down to the beach and show them the wonderful life that don't exist. No, to get them into a hall and say, it's like bananas. Don't worry, guys, I'm a professor from the University of Victoria, and don't pay attention to Dana Durnford or the nuclearproctologist.org, because he's not a professor at a university, and Jay Cullen is, right? Well, I got your best interest at heart. I've been doing this for a long time. I have the qualifications. I have better qualifications than any of them. I lived in and on that ocean my entire life. I've done every industry. I worked under that ocean more than any member of the University of Victoria. I have thousands of hours more than they do. There's nobody there that got more knowledge than me, period. Certainly none of the people that's yelling at me on the internet and won't show themselves. Hide away like cowards. Like cowards. You cowards. You chicken neck little beaks. You cowards. You cowards.
Beautiful. Yes, absolutely. You cowards. You useless air sucker, planet crawler, Blanche word, if I'm going to use it. Okay. But this is why I trust Durnford. And what he goes on about is that he's actually what he represents. It's when I talk about Blanche and the insight and the depth of this person. He is actually what he represents. Now, and I want to clarify this from the point of view that I'm not going to make moral or personal judgments. I mean, we all have issues, vices to deal with and correct and become better people. But now we're talking about an event that could potentially destroy most, if not all, of life even. I don't know. I mean, why does Mars look the way it looks? It's like a desolate, god-awful place. Do you want the Earth to look like Mars? Well, it will if nuclear has its way. And here's my point about Dana Durnford on the water with his colleagues, doing the Expedition for Life, looking and what he is finding. And today I'm looking, wow, he's making a statement that, in fact, the institutions that are supposed to take care of us and watch out for us may actually be seeding life in the water to make it look like everything is okay. Oh my, wow, this is incredible. That it's not only subterfuge from the point of view of keeping people in the dark, how serious this is, but actually undermining the very thing that is being perpetrated against us by making it look like it's all okay. Wow. If that is in fact true, this is like the guillotine would be like a godsend. The guillotine would be like a Boy Scouts lunch for these perpetrators that are actually undermining all life on this planet by making it look like it's okay. And I'm going to just add my part to this, and I'm going to talk just very briefly about the idea, what I've been going on about. I'm not a Dana Durnford. I'm not a I'm closer to Kevin Blanche, but I'm not people who are out there providing information about this. And the information that Dana Durnford is doing is information plus. It's not just something that goes into your head as another sentence somebody has said. It is the physical reality of what he is saying. He represents which he says. He is not making this up. He's on the water. He is an activist, an anti-nuclear activist on the water, showing you and me that what he is saying aren't just blah, blah, blahs. It's actually that. And now I just want to transition briefly. It's not to promote myself in any kind of sense, but I want to draw it back to what I believe is the issue, that which is going to cause us as a conscious species, as a species connected with each other, people connected to each other, giving to each other, promoting each other, making this work on a fundamental level, and that is the spirit that connects all of us. It's not the destruction, the way it's being practiced by the... What is that? What is that? We don't even choose this. We are complicit in allowing people to run roughshod across our bow. They're shooting bullets at us, and we're just sort of ducking here and there, and some of us get nabbed and we fall over and we die, and okay, that's okay. We see our neighbor die of cancer, and well, yeah, I guess God wanted that, or oh geez, he died of cancer. This is not the way I am. The people of conscience, people who are interested in the spirit of what it means to be a human being alive on this planet at this time. And what I have said, and what Durnford has just said, is he has been out on the water. He is the one that is actually familiar, knows, understands through being that which he says, not an academic in a university who's never actually seen a drop of water other than what comes out of his tap. He's saying that he's physically that what he represents. And it's not what the other guys do. And the other guys, the academics, the J. Cullens, the people that are actually representing supposedly our interest. They're not our interest because they have no expertise in that. Oh, well, let me put it this way. They actually know how bad it is, but they're countering that knowledge by being subversive and lying. They're lying. They're lying. So why do I trust Durnford? Because he's somebody on the water. And now I'll just say, just to add on to the end of this, I've been on the water of the spirit of our existence. I have been on the water with other people that I relate to, that I vibe to, that are part of my community of spirit, which is represented in the art. This is what I've been saying. We need to rally around this feeling in all of us that ties all of us together. The information that Dana is going to give us is not just information, it's something that he is experiencing. He is physically that what he represents. The same way a great painting is physically that what it represents, which is the spirit that we need to inject into all of humanity in order to get through this. We need to represent each single one of us, that what we represent. We need to stand up for that which is right. And what is right is to practice the way Durnford is practicing his conviction of going out on the water, for me to make paintings, for Blanche to make the work that he does. We cooperate, we work together, we produce the work that creates the feeling in all of us that we are spirit. We need to rouse the spirit in all of us in order to overcome. This is what I've been saying, which is why I like Durnford. I think he's doing a magnificent... It's like painting a painting. It's literally, Durnford is a goddamn fucking artist. He's making a painting of what it is that we're going through. It's like Goya when he was doing the disaster of war etchings, or you look at his Saturn eating his children. It's like Goya understood. He had to be physically that what he represented, and that is the great art, and that is what the spirit of humanity, this is what we live for. When we're born, the innocence of our life, entering into this dimension, into this existence, what we perceive of to being reality is actually just a front for that which is in essence, our spirit. Our spirit is represented in our reality, and we've allowed team destruction to take over. We got to reclaim this through the spirit. It's not going to be by pummeling anybody and chopping their heads off. We have to reclaim this in a complete way. And there will be just few people in the beginning, but we have to reclaim this. We got to reclaim this. And Durnford, I trust Durnford because he's reclaiming. He's on the water. Yeah, it's the spirit. I don't know what it'll take. I'm trying. I mean, I'm really trying. I'm trying to come up with the imagery and the metaphors and that which affects us on the level beyond our physical existence. It's like, it's more than just the physical existence, but don't kid yourself. The nuclear radiation will destroy all life, so there won't be a way to expressing the spirit anymore. I don't know whether it'll continue in some other dimension. And quite frank, I don't give a shit about the other dimension. I really don't. I'm here now. I got to do what I can now. We all have to.